A birdie!
The compound was not meant to be permanent. There are concerns the Kunari influence is no longer contained.
Was it ever? Kirkwall has tension enough between Templar and Mage. But these Kunari, they sit like gargoyles waiting for Maker knows what, and everyone goes mad around them. Nearly 4 years I've stood between fanatics. And now, this.
Bad news?
Don't keep us in suspense.
Leave us. Meredith at my throat, Orsino at my heels, and a city scared of heretical giants. Balance has held because the Qunari ask for nothing. Even the space in Lowtown was a gift to contain them. But now, the Arishok has requested you. By name.
Interesting.
What did you do?
I get around.
I can't help it if I make an impression.
Apparently not. I remember how you helped my son. It seems you are meant to have influence above your station. Speak to the Arishok. Give him what he needs to keep the peace. Can you do that for Kirkwall, Sirrah Hawk?
How is your son?
Have the years been kind to Seamus?
He is his own man. But your actions tempered him somewhat. He's not so angry at the world. I thank you for that. I may not agree with him on many things, but I am proud of what he is becoming.
That's good. Do you fear a war?
The Qunari usually arrive as conquerors. Odd that this has gone on so long.
Very, and I have no interest in antagonizing them. That is partially why I suffer being a messenger today. A treaty exists, and it has been honored. Although...
You have doubts?
They claim they're waiting for a second ship. But it has been 3 years. They want something else.
Who's against the Qunari?
I've seen hate for them, but I haven't heard anything major in years.
Zealots are bravest where their lies can't be argued, behind closed doors. Chantry leaders see Qunari beliefs as a challenge, not an attack. But the message gets muddled among casual adherents. I'm certainly not equipped to argue the fine points of faith.
Why not expel them?
Sounds like you'd be better off without this headache.
They will not leave, and we don't have the resources to force the issue. At least, not in a way that would leave the city intact. If they had come to conquer, I suspect they would have done so.
What does the Arishok want?
Any idea what I can expect?
None. Honestly, I don't think I've heard 2 direct words from the Arishok. Other than his rather deliberate phrasing of begone. If you think his asking me to notify you of this is strange, well, you would be right.
Of course I'll help.
I'm always willing to assist.
Well, that is an attitude this city has lacked for a long time. Appease the Arishok. Take his demand and let him return to dormancy. As awkward as this has been, it is better than the alternative.
Your crown's like whizzing out over there, dude.
It's heading for a fall. I know it is.
Is it? Is it really? Anyways, I'm putting on my new armor that I currently don't possess. Well, that's going to make continuity a bit odd. Oh well. Well, obviously you guys can tell what I mean by that. Hello, Seneschal Braun.
Well, you have certainly risen through the rank. Good for you.
I sense some hostility. That, or maybe he's always just a arrogant, or yeah, a bit of an arrogant. Hey, Seamus!
Seamus, wasn't it? The Viscount's boy?
You're here rather often, Sirrah Hawk. A good influence, I think.
Nice.
Even by not taking sides, you helped start something. I still accept no blame for defending Kunari. And I don't miss the kinship of the people who oppose what I believe.
I don't like or hate Kunari.
The Arishok asked for me. I think they're a headache, but so are many people.
And you've already treated them with more grace than most. Mere existence should not be an offense, no matter how they challenge the Chantry. Not when some of their ideas are so compelling. Another time, when things are better.
Showa!
That corner looks dusty.
That corner looks dusty. All these corners look dusty. Blimey, this whole place is dusty. Ugh, there's corpses everywhere.
Smell of fresh ink. So
The throne room! I don't know if there's anything in here or not. Well, if there was, it would be highlighted, so... Nope, there isn't. I gotta say, though, this throne room does look better than frickin' dinner rooms. Yeah, let's go see how Aveline's doing. Maybe it's Aveline.
Fine day, Sirrah.
Fine day, Sarah. City guardsman that I can't interact with. And apparently that door's closed. Nothing in here. Yeah, this first video is gonna be a bit slow. It's just kind of me catching up with everybody. Somebody leveled up. Just simple. I'm gonna need Varric for
Hope the
that.
day is treating you well, Sirrah.
Yeah, for the most part. Aveline?
We'll need to give them answers by tomorrow, Captain.
I'll have them. Dismissed.
The Seneschal was particularly vocal.
Dismissed. You'd think the captain of the guard could requisition a Templar or two, but no, that would be demeaning. Can't have them working for the people when eternity needs a nanny.
Glad it's not my job.
That's why I remain unimportant. Less pressure.
As if the return of the Amels hasn't set Hightown on its ear.
As long as it's off its ass.
Sure, have your fun. But the coin you poured into Kirkwall tipped what balance there was.
Investigate. My success is your headache?
I didn't realize I was making it worse by getting ahead.
I'm just harassing you. Although you are a bit like the center of a hurricane. You've changed fortunes for many people, not always for the better.
After the last captain, you couldn't have expected this to be easy.
At least I had the guards on my side. Once they understood, they rallied. And those who didn't weren't fit to hold the crest. Stack friends against the enemies. I don't know if I came out ahead, but it's for the better.
Sounds like you're spreading yourself pretty thin.
Heard that
There are
before.
a lot of people in my charge. Someone has to look out for them.
You guard the guardsmen?
I don't turn people loose like Jevon. There's additional training, doubled patrols. Costs are up, but I've halved injuries. I'll take it and argue with Seneschal Bran later.
Grouse all you want. But the Aveline I know doesn't regret a second as captain.
They'd have to drag me out of here. And I'm sure some are lining up to try. You among them, I bet. Haven't had much time to follow you around. Not that I need to. I can trust that you at least try to do right.
Keyword
I'm with
being
you
try.
If you need me, Hawk. Just say the word.
Keyword is try. And we'll go visit our other companions. Actually, let me put away that ugly thing. Get my Ebonite sword out.
Please keep it quiet, Sirrah. The Viscount mustn't be disturbed.
Actually, there's a lot of things that are going to be screwy because of the way I'm doing this Let's Play. Well, not really, just... I mean, it's just for this one video, so... I mean, basically, this video is being recorded a long time ago in a galaxy far away compared to where it's at in the... Hello.
Oh, there you are.
There I am.
I've been looking everywhere for you, Messiah. If only you humans didn't all look the same.
We can't all be short and bearded like your people, Bowden.
Indeed. It's quite a shame, really. There's a gentleman waiting at the mansion. he insists on seeing you. He says his name is Dougal. Your mother thought it wise, I tell you, monsieur.
You ran all this way just to tell me I had a visitor.
I didn't want to presume what you might find important, monsieur. Before I go, may I simply say how grateful I am that you've allowed my boy to stay in your home. I said I would repay you for saving Xander's life, and I shall serve you faithfully. It is good to know he is safe.
You don't serve me.
I didn't ask you to be my manservant, Bowden.
But I owe you a debt, and after what happened in the deep roads, I have no other way to repay you. I'll leave you to your business. Don't forget about your guest. Your mother claims he was eyeing the silverware.
Oh no, nobody touches my silverware. That shit is priceless.
Not much to see here.
Not much to see here, precious. Alright, well, we'll visit home later. First, I want to see how everybody else is doing. Interact with people. Get to know them more. See what's new in their world. That's right, you turned around.
How'd you do, Sarah?
How do I do what? Juggle nugs? Small rodents? Alright, to Meryl's home. We'll start with her first. Mirror, mirror on the wall. Why is this shadow the scariest of them all? Oh, Meryl, how goes it?
Have you heard from your sister? Is she settling in all right with the Circle?
I thought you and Bethany didn't get along. Why are you worrying over her?
I'd be terrified in her shoes, surrounded by strangers, watched all the time. We didn't always agree, but she's a sweet girl. I would never wish that fate on anyone.
I haven't heard from her.
I'm sure she's fine. She's strong. If anyone can get through this, she can. Don't blame yourself.
I know it's not my fault. It's the Templars who hold her away.
She'll find her way. Things will be all right. Somehow.
Somehow. And I see her... Oh, you healed yourself. Good job.
By the Dread Wolf.
By the Dread
Why
Wolf.
is my house
Oh.
always such a...
I don't know. Maybe we should clean it. Let's see next. Let's go pay a visit to Anders. Then we'll visit the... No. Yeah, we'll visit the Hanged Man, then we'll visit Fenris, and I think that will cover everyone. Cover? Ah, damn it, no! Don't die on me! That's when we've come so far. Signor Anders, how art thou?
Don't come running to me next time you pick up one of these diseases.
Oh my.
Isn't that the point of magic?
I don't want to know.
Yeah, you really don't.
Things just keep getting worse. I had Templars practically on my doorstep the other night.
Are they after you?
The Templars are hunting you.
Not me specifically. They were just checking the refugee camps. But it's not like this place is a secret. It's only a matter of time.
I can't say you've been keeping a low profile.
The Knight Commander is out of control. Even her own people have been talking about it. The curfews, the midnight raids on mages' families. Everyone I know forced into hiding so they won't be made tranquil.
If they want you, they'll have to come through me.
Just being with me puts you at risk. The Knight Commander has declared supporting apostates a hanging offense. The thought of them hurting you, everything I've done to control this. I don't care. I would drown us in blood to keep you safe.
You don't think we should start with flowers? Jewelry?
If that's the man you're looking for, you're in the wrong place. There will be more violence. I know that. If you tie yourself to me, I'll only hurt you.
You're getting in too deep here. And I can't follow.
It's better this way.
Well, that was awkward. I didn't want to cement the romance because that's not... wow. Maybe I shouldn't have done that second one. Well, that story kind of started and ended all in the same take. Oh wait, I forgot. Delayed reaction, but that's what she said. You're in too deep. Ha dangly parts. Anyways, to the hanged man, because Arya's like, oh shit. Well, that was quick and intense. Where have I heard that before? How many innuendos can I make in a single video? I don't know, but it's probably gonna get old really quick if it hasn't already. Oh, Isabella, how far art thou?
It's like you haven't moved in 3 years.
It's easier for people to find me this way. Do you remember the relic I told you about? The one I need to find?
Nope.
I've been following a lead. I'm so close I can taste it.
Are you sure?
Isn't that what you said last time?
Oh, you mean when I went digging for that stash?
Yes. That turned out to contain several badly written poems and an old boot.
It could have contained the relic. I just thought I'd let you know that I may soon be taking you up on that offer of help.
Rats.
And here I was hoping you'd forgotten.
If I learn anything new, you'll be the first to hear about it.
Ah, nice to see she's doing... Oh, apparently I can interact with her again. But yeah, I'll hold off on that. The Seekers of Truth, which is what Cassandra is. They seek the truth. The truth is nothing short of the truth. Oh, Varric.
Just tell me if you hear more rumblings from the coterie about protection. Blondie's got enough trouble. Let me ask you something, Hawk. You made it into Hightown. I'd expect anyone else to get complacent, but you must have plans.
Politics.
I think it's time to change how Kirkwall is run.
Really? Politics? That's either idealism or crazy talking, so right up your alley, I'd say. To be honest, I thought there might be a chance you'd want to go back to Ferelden now that things have calmed down. It's good to hear you're sticking around.
What would I do without my trusty dwarf? I'd cry myself to sleep without you.
Oh, don't get all teary-eyed on me, Hawk. You know I can't stand to see a human cry. So, we've got a whole city-state full of trouble to get into. Shall we get started?
Sure. Right, friendship plus 10.
This is the best tavern in Kirkwall. It could use some cute dwarven serving girls, but otherwise, it's...
Why do you always win at cards?
Because I cheat, kitten. This trinket, it's elven, isn't it? From your clan. Don't bet anything you're not prepared to lose. Here, have it back.
Well, that's kind of you. That's right, move.
A jigger of your finest whiskey for my friend over here.
The Hanged Man's finest isn't much, but it'll get you just as drunk as anything you'll find in Hightown.
And you'll wake up and find someone stolen your trousers.
That's when you know it's a party. I thought I'd have to watch myself around you, but as it turns out, you're all right.
Just all right?
That's mildly insulting, you know.
You know what I mean. You don't judge people. You're not afraid to get your hands dirty. You know, little things like that. If I had someone like you on board my ship when the storm hit, maybe we wouldn't have been shipwrecked.
I wouldn't bet on that.
Maybe you would have been shipwrecked sooner. I'm a terrible sailor.
Are you? I suppose I'll have to keel haul you till you shape up.
Oh my. Is that it?
I'm bored of this. We should do something fun.
We will soon. Don't get your panties in a bunch. Alright, so we visited Anders, we visited Merrill. Gawain's home's kind of off right now, because we have our own home. So let's go visit Fenris. Fenris of House Fenrir. Actually, I don't know what Fenris' last name is. If he even has one. Oh, I got to each, Isabella friendship plus 20. Sweet. Wow, I'm having a case of vertigo. Yeah, I think I'll check and see how everybody approves / disapproves of me here in a bit. Fenris!
So the Seneschal's tax collector won't be coming around again like you asked. Funny story.
You're just everywhere, aren't you?
Pass, but thank you for the help.
Spoil sport.
Why you want to squat up here in Hightown is beyond me.
I like the view.
So do I.
Oh my.
3 years.
Thrice.
There's still no sign of Daenerys. I'm beginning to wonder if he's finally given up.
Are you sure?
This is his mansion, isn't it? He must know you're here.
Would you be surprised to learn that it isn't, in fact, his mansion? It belongs to a Tevinter merchant, one who has evidently given up on the place. Perhaps he is dead. Perhaps Daenerys killed him. Either way, if Daenerys is aware of my presence, he has done nothing.
Don't tell me you're going to miss all the attention.
Tell me, what do you do when you stop running?
Odd question.
Do you really not know?
My first memory is receiving these markings. The lyrium being branded into my flesh. The agony wiped away everything. Whatever life I had before I became a slave, it's lost. I shouldn't trouble you with this. My problems are not yours.
They could be.
I might be able to help with your problems. Or give you a few more.
More problems than you normally do, I assume. You're a beautiful woman, Hawk. Is there no one else who has your attention?
I didn't quite catch that first part.
I don't need to repeat the obvious, I'm certain. I'm an escaped slave and an elf, living in a borrowed mansion. None of those things bother you.
And I'm a refugee as well as a human. Does that bother you?
You have me there. You raise an interesting point. I'll have to consider it.
Fenris Rivalry +5. Hello, Fenris. Chuck. Jeez. I thought I was bad.
Last bottle of the Egregio. I've been saving it for a special occasion.
And what's that?
The anniversary of my escape.
Hooray!
Astia Vala Firmundis. Care to hear the story?
Yay, story time!
I enjoy listening to you talk.
There are few pleasures greater than speaking with a beautiful woman.
Ass kissing everywhere.
You've heard of Saharan? The Imperium and the Qunari have fought over the island for centuries now. I was there with Daenerys during a Qunari attack. I managed to get him to a ship, but there was no room for a slave. I was left behind. I barely got out of the city alive.
Sounds like fun.
There's nothing like war for covering one's escape.
I had no intention of escaping. That time. There are rebels in the Saharan jungles called Fog Warriors. They found me and took me in, nursed me back to health. I stayed with them for a time, until Daenerys finally came for me.
Were you with these Fog Warriors willingly?
I'd grown fond of the rebels. They bowed to no master and fought for their freedom. It was beyond my experience. When Daenerys came, they refused to let him take me. He ordered me to kill them. So I did. I killed them all.
So much for freedom.
You gave up.
It felt inevitable. My master had returned and this fantasy life was over. But once it was done, I looked down at their bodies. I felt I couldn't. I ran and never looked back.
How did you get away?
Didn't Daenerys stop you?
The rebels had wounded him. The soldiers he brought attempted to capture me, unsuccessfully. It was weeks before Daenerys was able to mount the hunt in earnest, but by then, I was already gone.
I have to wonder why you stayed with Daenerys as long as you did.
You have not been a slave. A slave does not dream of freedom or wonder at possibilities. You think only of your master's desires and what the next hour will bring. It did not occur to me that I could be anything else until I had a taste of it.
But there are stories of slaves rebelling all the time. They did in Kirkwall.
The ritual that gave me my markings also stripped me of my memory. Whatever I was before may as well have never been. Perhaps if I knew, I might have felt differently.
You didn't stay in Saharan?
Couldn't you have found other fog warriors? Become a rebel?
Even if I did, I felt unworthy. I had no way of knowing if I could truly escape from Daenerys then. I didn't even know what that meant. I simply had to get away. I stowed aboard a ship to the mainland and moved south, chased by my former master every step of the way.
I don't see why you didn't kill him right there.
I wasn't running from him. Not at first. I've never spoken about what happened to anyone. I've never wanted to. You and I don't always agree, but...
You were saying?
But?
I have never allowed anyone too close. When my markings were created, the pain was extraordinary, and the memory lingers. But you are unlike any woman I have ever met. With you, it might be different.
Huh. So you've never...
Are you saying what I think you're saying?
If there was someone before, I have no memory of it.
There was no one after you escaped, even?
I stayed nowhere for long. Who would I trust? I didn't think I needed anyone, or wanted anyone, until now.
We could find out.
On another evening, perhaps. A last toast, then. To the fallen.
Well, that's all very nice and touchy. Alright, now to see where I stand with my companions. Yes, I think you'll agree. I'm rather closely knit. Firm. See, Aveline getting there, him I'm getting there, her I'm getting there. So I think Aveline out of all of them is the one that's going to need the most work. As you can see, Bethany's still there, but she's not an official member anymore. Fenris, I've almost maxed it out. Meryl, I haven't even moved. I'm going to use more of her. Yeah, him, I'm almost there. Then again, I don't care much for Meryl. Firm. Time to head home. Actually, we'll go at night. Where's my home? Oh, that's where I have to go there first in order to activate it. Wait, actually, that might have been a bad idea. Now we'll find out here in a bit.
There's got to be someone who'll pay for clearing these idiots off the street.
Let's see, where's home? Home is where the heart is. Let's see, there's the Viscounts. Alright, yeah, it's not a far journey. Oh, and we're being attacked. Invisible sister. Well, they appear quite visible to me.
You're going to regret this.
Am I now?
That's enough. Making the world a place one enemy at a time. What less to worry about?
Pathetic. Well, more dead bodies for everybody to clean up. Alright, so from here, you need to hang out right. Oh, damn it, I'm being jumped again. Oh, this is actually kind of looking bad.
I'll cut you good.
Aha!
I'll deal with this.
That on her. I see one more. Come at me, bro. Or should I say sister? And smash! Sorry, has become rather beastly. Yeah, I'll go a little over the limit. Kind of want to get everything done in one go. Then after this, I'm going to make dinner and fall asleep. Well, obviously I'm going to eat the dinner before I fall asleep. That wouldn't make much sense. Make food and then just sleep. And here's the mansion. Looks like something from Hogwarts. It's Eveline!
You've settled in nicely.
It's just luck. And skill.
Indeed. Still, more coin never hurts, right? Say, if someone wanted to pass some work your way...
So, how can I be of service this time?
Someone's trying to be a guard, poorly.
Again?
Remember Emmerich, the Templar? He wants your help, and some sort of official sanction.
Official sanction?
For his investigation. He's convinced that every random murder in the past few years is connected, and he won't be quiet.
Mm-hmm.
Seems like it should be easy to prove if there are bodies.
Kirkwall isn't the safest place. That doesn't mean everything terrible is related. There's no sense to that. Can't be.
Muzzle the geezer. Got it.
I would never say that. But if it leads somewhere genuine, I'll pick it up on your word. If he shuts up, that's good too. He's in the gallows. Thanks, Hawk. I appreciate it.
You're welcome. Now for more pressing matters, Mr. Dougal. What a mean one. Mr. Dougal, you really are a hero.
Why, hello again. Lovely home you have here. And may I say your mother makes for delightful company?
We're friendly people.
Another visitor. We've moved up in the world, Mother.
Evidently so.
My apologies, Sarah. Your daughter and I simply have a bit of business to conclude.
I'll leave you two alone then. Be careful.
Aren't I always? Dear Mother.
Darling woman. A shame that she spends so much time here alone.
Mother's dangerous.
She fills her days making poisons. And cake. Tell me you didn't try the cake.
Good thing I just had the tea then. Allow me to get right to the point. I know all this came from Deep Road's treasure. I know you repaid me, but I think I deserve a larger share of your fortune. Fair's fair, right?
Isn't this a conversation we should have had, say, 3 years ago?
What can I say? Things have gone poorly for me and I'm a bitter man. Give me another, 100 sovereigns and I'll go away. If you don't, I'll make things unpleasant. Simple enough, no?
Uh-huh. Forget it.
Let's see. Do I respond well to threats? I don't think I do.
Pity. Have it your way, Hawk. We'll be seeing each other again, I'm sure.
Wait, we're in Burger King? I can have it my way? Awesome! I mean, ugh, I hate their food. Anyways, we're gonna go outside. Gonna open up my stash. I'm gonna get my new gear. Survive with a hood pride. That's. Anything else in here I want to nab out? Evidently not. Oh, I'm putting that. Actually, I'm gonna sell that. Yeah, I think we're good otherwise. Inventory though. Put that on. Put that on. I need to give Fenris's scythe back, and I have the black arrow out. So, yay for that. Anyways, leave home. Oh yeah, we're going solo. We're gonna solo that bastard. Didn't mean to hit the mic there. Oh wait, that didn't work. Oh, I know where I need to go. I know where I need to go. Hope I can get this done before the 40-minute mark. That's entirely up to the load screen. Ambush! Dougal Gavorn isn't lenient with those who owe him coin. I don't know him shit. He tried to extort me. I said no. I told him to go fucketh himself. Alright, time to pimp slap a bitch. A short 4-foot nothing one.
Well, look who's here.
Aloha!
Dougal.
It turns out we'll need to do this the hard way, Hawk. I'll get the money you owe me if I have to tear your mansion apart brick by brick.
For the last time, Dougal. We're done.
We are now.
Bring it on, you short-ass bitch! Boom! Mother... Oh, hello. Oops. Run away! For him to reappear. Where the hell did you go? There you are! Oh, actually that. Oh my. Alright, children, gather round. And smash! Let's see. That's almost ready. Alright, Dougal. One-on-one now. Oh, no, wait, never mind. You got more minutes. Ow! Holy shit.
I better have a lot of these.
Well, you do. Got up! Boom! Motherfucker! Brrr!
I'm stuck!
Yes, you are stabbed. Let's run. Yoink! I'll take that. Oh shit, hello. Right. Boom boom time. Spinneroony. And that. Oh, there he is. Now you're out of minions. Bonk.
Let's finish this!
And die. So much for Dougal. Took him and his gang on. Although, admittedly, they nearly killed me a few times. Oh well, what's done is done. Time for me to head on back home. Hawk Estate. That was a fun little fight. I'm sure you all enjoyed it, or I hope you did. Alrighty then, folks. In the next video, we will.
All is well.
Oh, all is
Letter at the
great.
heart for you. It's on the desk. That's where I'll put messages which come while you're out.
All right. Anyways, folks, we are in our mansion now, and we are ready to blah, 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 for me to trip on my words apparently, and we are ready for me to begin Act 3. Although this is technically Act 2, as you'll note the two things up there. But with that being said, folks, I've been Luke of Light. This has been Dragon Age 2, and I will see you all next time.